Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Aki again, back with another Clash of Clans video. In today's video, we're going back into the Dragon Army with the Hero Dive. This one was first shared by Shaw Clash of Clans, so shout out to him. King, we're running the Earthquake Boots and Spiky Ball with the Yak. Queen's got the Giant Arrow and the Healer Puppet. Warden, both books. World Champion, we've got the Electro Boots and Rocket Spear. We had so many requests to see this army again, and I'm happy to show it off. We've got our log launcher prepared. Everything is ready to go. So, with this attack strategy, all you gotta do, roll champion on one side, queen on the other, ice golem king, log launcher through the middle of that. Usually, I like to avoid an area with my royal champion to not really get beat up by heroes. So sending her here for this side is great. Queen's giant arrow from the top side should be able to get those two air defenses. So watch this. We're going to pop our royal champion ability. We're going to focus on a Queen's giant arrow from the top of this right here. Boom. We should be able to get both air defenses. Sweet. And now ice golem, log launcher king with some super barbs to get through here. And then we just got to keep an eye on our royal champion. Is pretty much the only thing we have to do to keep her alive. Everything else should not be too bad. Invisibility still keep going just like this. Got the triple Yeti, sorry, out of the CC. World champion heading in towards the bottom side. We got to make sure she doesn't take too much damage here. Gonna get another invisibility just like that. King's doing good at the core of the base. World champion working on the single target inferno. That's all good. I'm going to pop the king ability here, open up the rest of the core. World champion still diving straight in towards the space. This is looking awesome so far. Love it, love it, love it. This should push her towards the outside. King's done his job with the triple Yetis. Oh my gosh, look how much value they are getting. Isn't it insane? My world champion should be able to snipe out the enemy queen. That's what I want. I have one more invisibility left to use. And we're going to use it just like that. Save her. And we're going to get 3 meetings for cleanup, guys. That's 2-star, 76% with just, oh my gosh, 2-star, 78% with just my heroes. Isn't that unbelievable? Oh my gosh, so we just got this whole compartment and we have a minute and 30 seconds left. We're just going to spam our dragons down or get a rage spell, warden ability. It doesn't even matter what we do. The base is pretty much dusted, and I don't think we're going to lose a single dragon because there's only ground targeting defenses left. Sure, we'll hit the Giga Bomb, go against a Fire Spitter, but it doesn't even really matter because I have a free spell if I need to use it. But I don't think I'll have to because of how healthy my troops are. I didn't even need that Rage. That's unbelievable. It does not matter how much the invisibility gets nerfed. It won't. What we'll do, we'll add one more. Sure, why not? But that was crazy. 2-star, 78% with just your heroes. Come on. It doesn't matter what troops you bring into this army is ridiculously strong. But seriously, isn't this army insane for in terms of how strong it really is? Just that hero dive can get you that much. And really, when I say this, you can choose any point of entry, except you just don't want to chuck your royal champion into way too much damage where she struggles. So this time around, royal champion towards this ricochet cannon area would be fine. Queen's giant arrow, I sometimes do like to get at least some air defenses, but it doesn't really matter. So I could choose my queen at the top side, royal champion at the 9 o'clock side, and then my king with the log launcher in between that. So let's start with the queen. Shoot a giant arrow from the top side. Get some of the sweepers, sure, we'll take that. I'm going to pop the royal champion ability, and then, like I say all the time, we're going to get an ice golem, king, log launcher, some super barbs to help funnel, and get the earthquake in so the log launcher has a better time opening the walls up, and we should be pretty good to go here. I'm just going to focus on these invisibility with my royal champion just like that. Everything else should be good to go. And one thing I do sometimes like to do is save an invis for my queen, and then maybe freeze the monolith, or you know what, let's just focus on the royal champion. That's all we are going to do at this point. Don't do anything else other than focus on your royal champion because sometimes it can go down. I'm going to pop the king ability here. Next invisibility, doing so far so good. I'm just going to keep an angle on my royal champion, see where she goes. Oh, almost lost my royal champion. See, that was about to be my bad. And that's what sometimes happens if you get crazy here, but I think we're doing good. Let's take down that fire spitter is what I want Once that goes down, we should be good to go. Down goes that Infernal as well. Uh-oh, Wi-Fi signal. We don't want to see that. I've been having a lot of issues with Wi-Fi. I'm going to go attack the backside of the base. It doesn't really matter because I'm not dealing with any sweepers, so we should be good to go here. I do want to charge my dragons in towards the town hall, however, and then I'm going to get a rage flying in soon, just like this. I'm going to freeze this multi-archer tower, and then I'll pop the warden ability right about now. Get these dragons healed up. We only have to deal with the minion prince. That's it. Time's never a problem with this army. Just because of how easy the hero dive is, you just focus in on that, and then you're usually good to go. I don't ever find any issues with time. Because look, we still have a minute left in this battle. I'm going to send that balloon away. But look at this, guys. All of our dragons are still alive. Some people were saying, I'm struggling with the hero dive. They're not getting 50%. You don't need them to. You just got to attack one side of the base. That's it. If you want to stay away from the CC, you can do that too. But like I've said before, in my opinion, you can attack from whichever angle you want. For me, it's more so creating pathing and going from there. But seriously, what an army. I'll see you guys in the next attack. Okay, let's see if we can keep these 3 stars rolling. I'm pretty sure we can, just because this strategy is completely busted. It doesn't even matter. Okay, this time around, where do we enter from? CC monolith over here. Queen, we're going to focus on getting in at least 1 or 2 air defenses. And I see a shot right from this house to get this air defense, this backside air defense. Opposite side from that, we're going to start the Royal Champion. Now you see 2 things going on. Queen clearing 6 o'clock, Royal Champion clearing 3 o'clock, Ice Golem, King, Log Launcher in towards the Ricochet Cannon. So let's focus on this shot. Make sure we get that off properly. We're just going to go like this. Boom. Fire that off. Perfect. We're going to start the Royal Champion, pop her ability straight away. That's it. So those 2 things going on, you're going to get the Ice Golem, Log Launcher, get the King, and then I just spam down the Super Barbs. Doesn't even matter. I'm not even worried about them at all. Now, from here on out, you're not going to do anything other than worry about your Royal Champion. That's it. Other than that, you just want to keep her alive. You can't have her going down, and even there, I kind of started messing up just a bit. But keep her alive. That's what you got to do. You can't have her go down, because if you lose her, you're pretty much not soiled, but the backside of the attack you're going to struggle with. So look, my Royal Champion is very, very low right now. All good though. We're just going to keep her alive with these 3 invisibilities. Perfect. Take that all down. Push her in towards a scatter shot. Ideally, I would have liked to take down the Town Hall. That would have been so sweet. Let's see. Can we take it down? I wonder. We might be able to. But I don't really care because I've just gotten so much value. I'm going to go get some dragons over here to funnel. And then I'm just going to go from the bottom side. We got the town hall down. We're going to save our ability for a bit. We don't need it just yet. I could get a rage in like that. Warden abilities as we're about to hit that Seeking Air Mine. We have a free spell to help us out, which I'll probably use on the monolith. I'm going to lure out this ice golem away from my dragons because I don't want them messing around with that. I'm going to freeze the monolith now as dragons approach. There goes the ice golem. Get that ice golem away. I was trying to get it away, but it's not gonna. These dragons should be able to clear this monolith quite easily. After that, it's just a waiting game here because there's nothing really that can target. We have a minute and 7 seconds left in the battle. And the only thing really air targeting that you have to worry about at this point is like a Tesla if it pops or the multi-archer tower. But you've got the warden alive. You can also, with this army, if you want, bring in the rage. I personally don't like it. I feel like you don't need it. But look at this. How many dragons you have left up. They're going to spread out. They're going to just pick off the defenses that can target them. Even the CC doesn't really matter. Seeking Air Mine hits. All good. Look at the time we have left up. It's the dragons versus the world right now at this point. Seriously, like, look. How many of them we have left up. And it's just a cannon. Some collectors. With 30 seconds left in the battle, we're going to get the job done. I'm in love with this army. You smash bases. Even this one didn't go excellent because my Royal Champion dive was awful. To prevent that, though, you can maybe even steer her a little bit further away from the king. And I feel like we'll do that for the next attack. But seriously, get some practice under your belt. If you're struggling with the hero dives, just practice the hero dives. Don't even worry about the dragons. And just do that over and over again against your own base or friendly challenges, obviously. And that will help you out a lot. So, we got invisibility towers this time around. An easy way to deal with this, and one way I like, you can change things up. We can use a giant arrow to set off the core one. And then for this one down here, we can use a log launcher actually to get our king in towards there. So one thing I like to do is let's set off the middle invisibility by just this pet house. I think right here is a great shot. We'll go like this, perfect. Set off the invisibility tower and get 2 air defenses. Roll champion at the opposite side. And we're going to keep alive our queen. I'm going to provide her some super barbs here. Usually I save that for the king, but that's all good. We're going to go ice golem. Log launcher soon. King. Get the log launcher in here. Earthquake spell. Maybe get the king ability right now to pop off. Oh my gosh, I kept my off on my royal champion. Whoa, 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 whoa. Now we got to keep alive our royal champion. She is struggling. I don't even know where she's going. Okay, we're going to get her in towards the core of the base. Holy smokes. That was completely my fault. What was I even doing? I have no idea, but we should be able to get the town hall now, which is good. But my, oh my, I had that messed up big time. We should be able to take down this town hall though, which will be perfect. So how about we just get that done, and then after that we'll worry about this backside. I'll get one more invisibility in. Dragons down from this bottom side because I want to take care of that invisibility tower. Get some minions in here for cleanup. Royal champion should do her job. We still have lots of stuff available. We're going to take down the CC. Man, oh my, that was a bad job though by me. Here, this time around, I'm not going to lie. I could have done a better job. We're going to rage everything up. We're going to use the warden ability. Just get them through all of this damage, especially with the enemy queen still here. At this point, I am not going to make you guys wait this whole attack. I'm probably going to speed this attack up, and I will catch you guys once this is done, because I don't want to make you wait a minute and 20 for all these dragons to make it around this base. So I'll see you guys there. Okay, I forgot to click record, but here it is, AXA. You guys can check the base, verify. But it was a 3-star. I can do it at 4 times speed in case, say, if you were like not believing it. But queen, you know what? I actually want to talk this through. I did a pretty poor job here with my timing. I got my royal champion in, popped her ability. I should have used an invisibility or 2 for my queen to keep her alive a little bit longer. Even my king, I don't know how I feel, because look, I kept my eye off my royal champion, and this is the part I say. Keep your royal champion alive. If you can do that, that's the key thing. So look, I kept an eye off of her, and at this point, look how low she got. I was so lucky to keep her alive. I'm spamming invisibilities just to keep her healthy enough. She actually goes in towards the town hall, which worked to my favor. So 5 of those invisibilities were a complete waste. King ability pops off, kept her alive, but that's all you gotta do. Look, like my entry point was not good, but I got the value I needed out of my royal champion. Like I say all the time, do that and you'll be totally good. Because the dives don't take that long and they don't last like that long. It's like usually a minute, minute and a half. And then it's just up to your dragons. Hence why I just sped through it. But our next army should be ready to go here. It's going to be the Minion Prince air defense that caused a little bit of harm. After that, it's again just that multi-archer tower. Does not matter because it's not going to do anything to how many dragons we have up. You could have any army here. You could use whatever you want. Super dragons. Heck, you could use, I don't want to say, yeah, E-Titans, whatever. They all work. Seriously, we got one more attack left. We are a perfect 4 for 4. I genuinely think we would go perfect on the day, but I will probably do one more attack. Or, we'll see. Okay, this is a weak one, so we might have to do a little bit more. Again, our entry point, if we want to stay away from the heroes, they're all by the town hall, so it doesn't matter as much this time around. Queen, taking out some giant arrows, air defenses is usually a good thing. So can I line up a shot here to get any of them? I think this one over here I could. So how about we shoot it like this? Boom. And we got both of them. Royal champion at the opposite side. Pop her ability. This time around, we do want to keep alive our queen. I'm going to go ice golem. Bunch of super barbs, king, long launcher, super wall breaker, earthquake spell. Keep an eye now just on our royal champion. We don't want to lose her. That's all we care about. Doesn't matter if it's the king, the log launcher. We're just going to focus up. This is what you should be doing, and I want to just show that off. You know, it might do something interesting and rage up the Yetis to get some insane value from them, but keep an eye on your royal champion. That is all you want to do. And let's see if we can push in towards that town hall. That'd be pretty sweet if we could get that down. I think we should be able to. Next, invisibility down just like that. We have 3 left. King is going to go down because the super dragon's on him. That's all good. I'm going to do 3 or so dragons down here. See if they can take down that multi-archer tower for me. Maybe 4. Sure, why not? And then we're just going to let the world champion run and take down this super dragon. Perfect. Take it down. Awesome. And then the rest of our dragons in towards this top side. Get the warden. We have a freeze left over. These dragons should be able to take care of this bottom section. I'm going to use the warden ability as we deal with the minion prince, but I don't even think we're going to need it. We'll just use it right now. This freeze, I can maybe for the multi-archer tower, but look, we have a minute and a half left over and just 1,000 dragons left up. And again, it's that thing. People are running so many ground expos that it doesn't really help against air. Because, like, look, they're just stuck there. So it's, unless you really, really mess up, bases right now just don't stand a chance. Like, look at these dragons. I did a split. Usually you don't want them to split, but it doesn't even matter. So I have dragon packs at the top side, in the middle, off on the right hand side, and bases don't stand a chance. Obviously this was a weaker one, but trust me, you've already seen the previous 4 attacks. And you know what? Let's see if we can go for a perfect day. Okay, let's see if we can make it 6 for 6. We've got everything loaded. There we go, a solid base here. This time around, I might send my World Champion in towards the Monolith by itself. There is the CC there. And you know what? We could actually go from the opposite side and just stay away from the CC too. So let's actually stay away this time. You know what? Why not? Let's just leave the Monolith alone. I'm going to shoot a giant arrow this time from the corner. Doesn't even matter. I'm just going for the sweepers. Take them down. Didn't have a great shot at the air defenses. That's why I did that. World Champion at the top side. Pop her ability. You see the funnel being set. We're going to go Ice Golem, King, Log Launcher, Earthquake Spell, Super Wall Breaker. Let's get the King in towards the core, and we're just going to keep an eye out on our World Champion now. It doesn't even matter. Look, there's some damage there. We're going to make sure she stays up. That's the biggest deal here. Because the Town Hall is right there, it shoots really, really quickly, so you got to make sure she stays up. Because look, it's going to take lots of damage here. I'm going to actually push my World Champion through that. She's going to hit the Giga Bomb and go down. That's all good. I'm going to pop the King ability in the core of the base. So we didn't get the value we wanted out of our World Champion. The rest of these invisibilities we are just going to use for our Queen. Keep her alive through all of this damage. And she can just start cleaning stuff up at this point. I don't even really care. Maybe one more invisibility like this. Push her in towards the core of the base. That's what I wanted. Okay, those were a waste. All good. We're going to go dragons from the top side. Look, there's a minute and 50 seconds, so time's not going to be the issue. And we didn't do the greatest job here. This one was pretty poor, actually. So we're going to get a couple minions like this for cleanup. Send in our dragons for the backside of the base. We're going to go a Rage here, and then we're just going to use the Warden ability, heal them all up, Rage in towards that air defense, freeze for the Monolith, and we will be good to go. Look at that. There goes that freeze. All these dragons should path in towards here. Gonna get a archer down. Even though I didn't really need that archer, it's all good. Yetis still survived. If we can take that CC down, because I don't think we've lured it just yet. So get rid of this monolith. I don't want this archer to lure anything, but I don't think it will. Down goes the monolith. And now it's just up to a scatter shot and an expo to deal with the rest of those dragons. So look, we had a little bit of a mistake here. We lost our royal champion, which was horrible. And losing her, we still used those invisibilities on our queen. But still, even the ones on the queen weren't that great. This is what I mean when I say, once the bounce changes comes into effect, some people are going to be like, oh, well, those invisibilities are catching our nerve. How well of an attack was this? Not that great. But how many dragons do we still have left up? Most of them. And we take that all day. So this is 6 for 6. We got 2 attacks left to make it a perfect day, which I guarantee we will, because I don't know what it is, guys. I'm not trying to be overconfident, but this strategy is just that dang good. Okay, let's just keep firing on all cylinders. So far, everything is looking great. Can we make it 7 for 7? This time around, the queen, I'm just going to shoot to get some air defenses. And these two right here look prime for the picking. To do so, we got to line up this elixir collector. And then, boom, fire a shot. There goes both of them. We're going to do the royal champion at the opposite side. Ice Golem, Log Launcher, get the King in there too, and then Earthquake Spell here. And keep an eye out on our Royal Champion. That's the only thing we're going to do after this. Keep everything alive. There goes the Royal Champion. Keep her invis. King ability. Perfect. Another invisibility on the Royal Champion. She is in towards the core of the base now. Another invisibility like this as she deals with this fire spitter. Push her towards the expo. King is down, but like I say all the time, we don't care. King goes down, that's no problem. We just want to keep our Royal Champion alive. If you do that, trust me, it's going to be a 3-star. We're going to get some minions up top. Royal Champion's looking healthy. Push her in towards a single target Inferno. See if we can get her in towards this Town Hall. That'd be awesome if we could. Oh, but she's actually going to run towards the mortar. That's all good. Here she goes. If she takes down that scatter shot for me, I'm very, very happy with that value. We're going to get these ice golems out of the way. I'm actually going to push them towards the top side. And we're going to get our dragons all in towards the bottom. Let's just keep those ice golems away from my dragons. We're going to get in a rage soon. Because remember, the only thing we want to avoid is this single target Inferno picking off our dragons. So how about we get in a rage like this? We're going to use our warden ability. And then we're going to use a freeze on the Town Hall and single target Inferno. Perfect. Let's just keep everything alive. Pick off these storages. Dragon's looking good. Single target Inferno is now going to get worked. We have one more left. I'm going to send in a super barb just like this to tank and just kind of annoy them so they don't lock on towards my dragons. There it goes. It's down. And now we just got this Town Hall, which is going to get destroyed by these dragons. We have the minion prince still up and the Royal Champion, but it is not even gonna matter. Down goes the CC, down goes this poison tower. Look at these dragons at the top side about to head in and deal with the minion prince. Still got these dragons, even though they are low health. That's another 3-star, and it's not close, man. I've got no stress in my system here, but I'll see you guys in the last attack. And here we go. One attack left, plus 280. Let's see if we can make it a 3-star. Okay. King at the top side. Minion prince right here. That is not great. Queen I'm going to use to shoot out a giant arrow and take out some of these air defenses. So how about just like here? We'll go. Boom. Take out that air defense. We didn't get the backside one. That's all good. We're going to go Royal Champion from the top side. Ice Golem, King. Super barbs like this. Get the log launcher in as well. A little bit late here. I'm going to keep an invisibility on my queen here to get through that ricochet cannon. Royal Champion should push everything in towards the core of the base. But remember, now we are just focused in on the Royal Champion. We don't care about anything else because we just got to keep her alive and we'll get the 3-star off. Super Wall Breaker, sure, I'll just chuck anywhere. Another invisibility on the Royal Champion. She goes towards the core of the base. Take down that multi-archer tower. That'd be good. King goes to ability. That's fine. I'm going to rage up these Yetis. Have them just going nuts. Royal Champion, invisibility. Good. Is she going to go towards the outside or that Inferno? That Inferno and Scattershot is the perfect direction. Queen is still alive. Everything's looking good. This is going to push the Royal Champion towards the outside. That's all good. I don't really mind. I'm going to go Archer here for cleanup. Royal Champion still doing fine. Still putting in the work. She's going to start fighting off the King, which is actually not that great. So let's start with the dragons from the bottom side. We're going to get in our Warden. We'll get a free spell in on that air defense. Royal Champion still is alive. She took down the King. I'm not using this invisibility because I feel like I can push her in towards the backside. Warden ability here. Royal Champion still going strong. Last invisibility. Oh, I almost kept her alive. That was a little bit of a mistake there, but all good. We still should be fine. Ooh, I failed to realize that the monolith is still up, which is kind of scary, being the last defense, but I think we have enough dragons to for sure get this done. Down goes that sweeper, and these dragons are healthy enough as well. And we still have a minute left. Guys, I don't know what to tell you. If you're not using this army, you're doing something wrong, and it's going to be foolproof after the balance changes because they're not going to make a difference. Trust me, I will have a video out once it comes live. They will probably out after CWL those changes, but that's a plus 320. Easy as heck, and with not the perfect attacks, but hey, plus 320. We take it. 8 for 8. I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Please use this army. Peace out.